Season 2 starts with a big shift in the setting of, I guess, Mine and her story. No longer in the lower class. It is still the lower class, but the temple, right? Where the focus is directly within the temple and the politics happening within it. A lot of important mannerisms, you know, just like how to behave, especially when you're a blue robe versus a gray robe. Very important. I love the details and how they're fleshing out the character of Fran, GIL, and Delia. Fran and Mine had a great moment last episode. We realized that Fran truly is that, you know, subservient person who wants to fulfill his role and listen to the, you know, the heeds of their master. And until that, he just kind of looks, you know, lost and aimless. And Mine decided, you know what, let's like take the shit more seriously and lock in and be that like noble master I'm meant to be in this clothing. So much of this clothing and like our appearances matter. Like we can't even be walking outside in public like that. We could get kidnapped. Remember, they were talking about, you know, people from outside that's gonna come in and kidnap nobles for what's it called, like ransoms and I guess just bribes and shit like that. So it's really interesting to see how different the story is changing simply because we wore this clothing. And the craziest thing is, she continues to ascend. It's called the Ascendance of a Bookworm, and I guess the Ascendance is going to be happening within the temple's, I guess, power structure. And you see later on in the openings too, her garb fundamentally changes, so we'll be seeing even more Ascendance happening beyond that. Benno last episode was also really great in talking with, you know, Ferdinand, and man, the attitude was so different. His overall just appearance, Mark as well, it's just different. In the perspective of Mine, we don't really think much because, hey, it's just a girl that treats most people like NPCs and just wants books. But to the other people in the world, you realize, damn, like, we don't really realize what kind of person Ferdinand is and how we're supposed to really behave. Ferdinand, I think, is a very interesting character in how he seems to be indifferent about the injustice happening within the temple, but at the same time, he is reasonable and understands what is right from wrong. He's also very young, and his, I think, moment of realization, like when he acknowledged Mine to be exceptional, obviously has to do with the mana, but also her attitude toward life. That like, if you're not doing what you want to do, I'd rather be dead. And that was very impactful. And I wonder how much of this will shape up this character, considering his mysterious background and how young he is. Let's see what happens today. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is better. However, what? Why is that so menacing? What should be given? That's better. Oh. This is home for her, I guess. Okay. Nice, we're doing well together. Shut your ass up, Gil! I think he needs to starve another day. Let's give him the Prince of Egypt treatment. 40 days and nights without any water or food. Gil, prepare yourself. This bratty ass kids. Oh. She liked that. I hate it. I hate how Delia's like, oh, I'm doing my job. I'm being a good girl. I'm in the way. That's what the bishop told me to do. Okay. She a bitch. Very bratty. She should get corrected. Shut up, Gil. Yep. I'm glad LUTZ said that. Shit on him. Number 1. Hey. That's cute. That's wholesome. Remember last episode, Fran was also kind of felt like shadowed by this LUTZ person and how well he's taking care of Mine and how Fran can't do that in overnight. Shut your ass up. Whoa! Okay, nah. He should be crushed for that. Listen, you can talk shit, but even that's out of line. You grab her like that? Nah, smack this kid up. LUTZ, punch him in the face. Are you serious? Deserved. Now punch him. Damn, LUTZ. Not even according to the rules of this place. Even if this is modern society, you do that shit, you instigate PvP first, you better be ready to get clapped back. Kill that boy! Kill that boy! Violence is not allowed in the temple? Kill that boy! I'm glad Lutz got mad. Yeah. What? Repentance chamber. Divine gifts. I'm gonna assume that's food. So we can put him in like a timeout corner. The blessings for him to feed, right? Leftovers of the master's food. You call leftovers divine gift? It's fucking scraps. Are you serious? Again, like this place is just something else. Fuck you! Nah, you're starving because you're a dumb piece of shit that's so hostile and rude. I feel like mine, of course, lacks the common sense and is unaware, but like because she has no chambers here, she doesn't get any food. Like basically, there's no food to be left over because mine doesn't even live here. Yep. Yep. Fuck you, stupid kid. The entitlement here, man. Nah. I'm so glad LUTZ again is just standing up and being angry on behalf of mine. You didn't earn it. And why do you think that's the case? Because he's exceptionally good at his job. GIL has done nothing but crash out, be hostile, and be rude to his master. Why are you surprised you're being treated like the shit you deserve to be? That's so weird. At least with Fran and Ferdinand, you can kind of, you know, meme about yaoi shit and be like, oh, who's the top and the bottom? I bet they get freaky because he's the master and the attendant and now's the power dynamic and you can do some BD. Anyways, with Delia stuff, it's like, someone gotta take out that bishop. Good, I don't care. Fuck you. Stupid ass kid. You deserve this. I don't think mine should even feel guilty. I guess she feels kind of bad that she didn't even realize there were some things that she was supposed to provide for the kid. But beyond that, he doesn't even deserve it. Get the fuck back to the orphanage. Yep. This is mature. She's taking her job more seriously ever since Bendo's words from last episode. I still don't think that he deserves it, but it is definitely a fact that she was not even aware that we were supposed to provide the divine blessing. So, okay. At least she's acting by principle. But even then, it doesn't mean he gets free food. He needs to earn that shit. His tone changed. I mean, with a kid like this, of course, like, it's easy to say, fuck you, stupid ass kid, you're a brat, you need to get corrected, right? But the hungrier he gets, the more he's gonna crash out and the worse mood he's gonna be. So sometimes you have to be the grown up and be like, all right, and just be professional about it. And if we are willing to kind of meet halfway, if he's willing to then properly behave, then I feel like it's worth it. Yeah, is there a locker room here? Let me get changed. He's not aware? I guess he's very sheltered inside and doesn't really understand what happens outside. Also, why does it feel like Ferdinand is wearing hair shine? Again, anytime you see this little sheen, this little shiny spot, it's the hair shine stuff. He doesn't know. Oh, the blue rose. Oh. No. the attendants should be putting it on us, right? We shouldn't be doing it ourselves. Okay, in the quarters. Okay. Leaked!
貴族区域の部屋を与えるよりは通いの方が良いというちょうど合致したので通いが認められたのだ。
Oh. Because it's cheaper. Because, like, Noble's district quarters, that'd be a lot of resources invested. And fuck it, you just commute instead.
与えることまではできない。
新館長。孤児院の院長室はいかがでしょう。
War
あそこならば貴
French
族
director?
友と青色巫女が使っていたので、来客に。
Okay. Nah. These eyes. Nah, this is not good intent. Bro's setting mine up. Look at this bitch ass, bro.
よかろう。前に孤児院の院長。
Was he there in the season finale? Was he one of the attendants that was ordered to take mine away? His design kinda is familiar. Maybe I'm tripping. Look at that. The reaction from Fran. Fran's head goes down. I think he realizes what this guy's planning.
よかろう。の院長室を与える。
Okay. The orphanage director.
恐れ入ります。
Okay.
長らく締め切ってあるので、使うなら手入れが必要だ。
Previous a blue bro abused it. What happened to him?
お手伝う間にギルにそう。
Do your job, Gil.
ギルに仕事を任せるのか。
Uh-oh.
に入れられたと
He's a bad boy.
本気でギルに任せるつもりか。
仕事。
even Ferdinand is like, you sure? Yo, that boy sucks. You sure you want to do this?
仕事を与えてみないと。
Okay, she's being very fair. She's being too fair, right? I think even LUTZ realizes, like, you are so lucky right now that mine is not being petty and is willing to work with you, not against you.
ギルは私のことを主とは思わないと言っていたけれど、ご飯があ
Fran
れ
looks very
ば
worried.
働いてくれる。院長室を掃除してくれたらお給料を払い。
給料って
That's crazy. What's a wage? Yeah, don't worry about it, kid.
なんだよ。
働いた分に対する報酬。仕事に見合うお金代。
It's not the kid being dumb, but it's more like the kid not even knowing the concept of being paid for work, you know, because of the environment he grew up in.
おか
ざる者食うべからず。
働かざる
Yeah, he dumb as a brick.
ことをしない人にはご飯も服もあげられないけど、真面目に頑張ればちゃんと準備します。お掃除してくれる？
Alright.
掃除をすれば本当に腹いっぱい食えるんだな。
Not all you want. A
約
little bit
束
to eat
します。
food, though. Very simple incentives. It's just food. And all we gotta do is just tell the kid, hey, lock in and do your job and you'll be rewarded. If not, then bad boy. Has nothing to do with him wanting to serve. Like, I think Fran is different, right? The way that he approaches this whole, you know, servant-master relationship, totally different. Gil's just like, you know, a hungry dog, just wanting to survive.
ではギル。
How big is it? Clean all this shit, kid. Dusty. That's a lot of work. Really big here. Giant's bed.
見てろよチビ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're shorter than her.
孤児院は礼拝室のと女子棟に分かれています。
Separated?
院長室は向かって左の男子棟にあり
Or
ま
in
す
the。boys' building. Is it clean?
掃除されています。
Okay, okay, okay.
じゃあ一体どこを掃除したの？
The important stuff?
なんだろ
Oh.
私の部屋？
2階でございます。
Okay, clean.
ピカ。
ますね。
Polished.
こっちに来いよ。
Gil did his work.
どうだ
Not bad. Shiny. You did a good job.
すっごく。
Pikachu? What do you mean? It's just the noise.
ピカピカ。
That is a Pikachu. That is a Pikachu, though.
ピカピカ。
Pika Pika?
来いよ。
すっごく綺麗。
掃除したんだから当たり前だ。
Alright, Gil, you did a good job.
ありがとうギル。
Thank you. Alright. I think that there's a huge potential for Gil to turn around. He's just a stupid ass kid in the beginning, but again, if you're gonna have character development, you can't just have him be all proper from the beginning. He's working. He's definitely, you know, becoming more favorable.
そこにしゃがんで。
こうか？
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, a head pat. Okay.
ギルはだね。
Wait a minute. Mine? You're gonna start crying. It's probably the first time he's ever heard like thank you or any words of validation. Because again, he is like pretty much like a stray dog. Damn. This is big.
私がギルに与えるべきもの。褒め言葉だった。
There it is. I think mine was exceptional. I could have never done this. I would have been probably more antagonistic and it would have been so bad then Gil would have crashed out more. Mine decided to just swallow the pride. Doesn't matter. Gonna be fair and treat him, you know, fairly. And look at that. Great development between the two. Now, we have to figure out Delia, right? We got Fran and Gil on board. Delia's the tricky one. Oh, Bishop.
全く忌々しい相談もなく決めようって
新艦長。
艦長のくせに生意気な
There's a lot of Okay, there's beef between Shin Denchu and Shin Kancho. Alright, we can use this to our advantage. It's gonna get heated.
デリアなぜわしに
何のことでしょうか。
あれが孤児院の院長室を与えられたことだ
That thing! That thing! That thing is crazy. Technically, it wasn't even Ferdinand's plan, right? It was the other attendant who seemed like they were setting mine up. I still have a bad feeling about her being in the boys, you know, part of the orphanage director's quarters.
得られたここにいては重要な情報がわからないだろ
Look at
う
your work, girl! Oh shit. Kicked out. Very manipulative. Very weird here. She wants to obviously be in his good graces. She wants to have that privilege. If you're not pulling up the work though, if you're not getting the intel, you're worthless. Sad. What a pitiful character.
あの子のせいよ。
Bitch! Dude, it's not even. It's the fucking attendant. That the attendant literally offered it. Mine didn't do anything. She got set up. Well, Fran, regular clothes. Gil, whoa.
用意していただいたとは
Yo.
服を用意する。
And these are some nicer clothing too, right? Definitely not like the poor potato bag patches we have around our neighborhood. Some of the better clothes that you see in like Benno's district.
うちの義務でしょ。でも神殿の服で外を歩くな。私が下町に行くときはその服でお願いね。
はい
に行きましょう。
Oh, we're gonna get lunch? Oh shit, no leftovers, bro. Is she gonna take him out to a fancy restaurant maybe? That's gonna be nice. Ooh, looks good. Bufretsu.
じゃあいただきましょう。
Burritos? Burritos?
はい、いただきましょう。
育
A wrap?
成にとしてお恵みくださる。
I love how Gil prays with the buffet in his hand, but Fran has it down because Gil's so hungry.
高を司る最高神
Prayer.
広司る五
Mortal
柱の
realm,
大
eternal
神
five. We know about
神
that.
々の御
The
心に
mythos.
感謝と祈りをいただきます。
Amen.
のお祈りでございます
知らないな。聞いたことないぞ。
That's a lot.
美味しいってこと
Oh,
だね
hell no!
お願いね。じゃあ食べよう。
おば使いは主が食べ終わったその残りを
Nah, we got the... Come on. It's not gonna be like that here. Go eat your buffet.
そば使いは主が食べ終わったその残りを下げ渡しとしていただくのです
It's not even humans, man. They're actually like slaves. But they're like happy to fulfill their roles. It's just like... I don't know. To me, it's like sad that Fran lives like they all live like this. And this is life to them. And they don't see anything wrong with it. In fact, it gives them purpose to be the servant.
じゃあ命令温かいうちに食べなさい
Aw. That's cute. Fran looks guilty.
どうしたの
Gil obviously is just happy to eat, but Fran, I think, again, there's a reason why he's the rank 1 attendant, right? He's so accustomed to the culture and what's supposed to be, and this is so different from anything he's experienced.
どうしたのフラン
手づかみで
Yeah.
それが下人間とは違うんだよ
What, you want utensils?
わかりました。
どう
美味しいです。
Bullshit! You ate fucking the corner of the breading. Nothing of the fillings. Bro, you took that Squidward bite of the Krabby Patty. Come on. Fuck you mean it's delicious? Yeah, McDonald's CEO, true. Very, very meta right now. That McDonald's CEO that ate that Big Mac on. Why did you even put that fucking video up, bro? It's like, oh, wow. Such a profound McDonald's flavor. I loved it.
あれは腹いっぱいになれば
I haven't gone to McDonald's in a long time. I hate McDonald's. It's just the price that they make you pay for their mediocre food is ridiculous. There's so much better places nearby that's like churches, Popeyes, High Five Chicken, what's it called? Like Chipotle. Like basically, there's other places where I feel like the quality of the food is actually worth the money that you're spending. For McDonald's, I can't. Fuck McDonald's.
あれは腹いっぱいになれば何でもいい
Like, I'll still eat it every once in a while, but it just pisses me off that they're overcharging that much fucking money.
あれは腹いっぱいになれば何でもいいや
Oh, McDonald's thought killed VLC. One second.
どう
美味しいです。
あれは腹いっぱいになれば何でもいい
That's actually so sad at the end, though. I don't care as long as my stomach's full. I know I've been shitting on Gil and he still deserves to get shit on, but man, some of the stuff is just like, he straight up is just like a stray dog. The flavor don't even matter. As long as it's sustenance, as long as he can live to see another day.
そんなに少ないの
青色神官が減って神の恵みも減ったのに戻ってきた灰色神官の数は増え
今日はお腹いっ
That's a very interesting situation where, again, the calling of the nobles and them just kind of leaving, right? There's less of them, obviously less mana, but less divine offerings. And the Grey, they're actually suffering from the lack of nobles. It's in the Grey Priests, like, the attendants, like, best interest to have actually more nobles.
いっぱい食べてね
Like you would think that the Grey Robe people would hate the nobles because of how they treat them and wouldn't want them gone, but actually in this system, we need more blue robes, because then that's how they get fed.
神に祈りを
Bro's praying out in public!
お祈りは神殿でやるの
I mean, we also prayed in the beginning of this meal, but this is different, right? This is the more explosive prayer.
悪かったな
何が
Okay.
お前に常識知らず下町では俺の方が常識知らずだった
Because stupid here is just not knowing, the culture and customs, right? It's just ignorance, and it doesn't mean you're stupid just because you just don't know.
常識知らずはお互い様だ前にすぐ教えてやってくれ
Here we go. Lutz and Gil getting along. New friendship, maybe. Things are going so well.
ああルッツ
This is great. Look at that, bro. Immediately, he's getting redeemed. He's getting corrected. He can be a proper kid. It's just we had such a bad start. He was just a hungry, stray dog without a master, just wandering around and crashing out because it's like, where's my food?
何オーブンがあった
あった個人調室の厨房に
Oh shit, we got an oven in the
オーブンがあ
kitchen.
りました
Hell yeah.
でかしたまい出た厨房ならお前が言ってたイタリアンレストランの参考になる
Yeah, remember, he wants to like compete with like Frida as chef, right? But he doesn't have an oven and he wants to get into that like Italian food market. Also, interesting. He calls it an Italian restaurant, even though Italy doesn't exist in this world. But he heard from mine that this is Italian food, but he doesn't really question what the fuck is Italy.
練習させよう
もう料理人も見つけたんですかなら私のレシピを作ってもらいますになりますし一石
Oh,
二
yeah.
鳥です
We can feed the people
神
better.
の恵み
食事になって出されるんです
あ
This is actually very promising. I think we'll be able to, like, I was worried about obviously being targeted by both the blue robes and the gray robes because we are a peasant class acting as a noble. But now, right, if we can treat them better, we give them better food like this is going to increase Mine's popularity, and she's going to rally up a lot of, you know, the gray robes. I feel like morale. They're going to maybe even worship her. Hugo, Hugo and Ella. Yes, that's a secret, bro. Keep it for flavor. Fancy dining table. Ooh. Oh shit, Benno came back at his finest. Testing time. Italian food. Is that a pizza? Ugh. That's just raw pizza, bro. No sauce, no cheese, no nothing. It's just bread and fucking raw fucking bacon and fucking random ass like just candlesticks. Looks very not good. Oh wait, that's the cheese. These reactions are insane. She's dropping a car of pizza right now. Great time. Wow, eating it with fork and knife instead of hands. It's good? Okay. Tastes like money. Tastes like generational wealth. Tastes like we got another product to sell. He's shocked, actually shocked. Okay. Homemade? I grant you this divine gift. It's a pizza. Wow. Oh, hey. GIL's on our side. It's not my fucking problem. You want to hang out here? You want to slice the pizza? You want to calm down? Permanently? Temporarily? I don't know. Just to get out and do your work. She is cute, but again, this whole relationship's just weird.
デリアがマイン様につけられたのは同じ年頃の少女なら手に入れることができるという思います。
Oh, called out.
しかし敵意をむき出しにしマイン様に警戒されているで期待外れであることは間違いない。
I mean, when she, the intentions were just, she leaked it immediately. You know, that probably does not help at all. Delia, you dumb. Why?
今までデリアがいなくても全く問題は。
Delia has this. Her only thing is being a cute girl. And you can constantly see her mannerisms too of fiddling with her hair, right? But even though, look at the way that she defends herself here. That like, of course you need a cute girl, right? You definitely need a girl attendant, right? Like, that's it. I mean, you saw her entire character motivation too of like, I'm gonna be the mistress for the High Bishop. This is my only, you know, card I can play, and it's sad. We don't really need you. You're useless. Oh shit, Benno. Yo, fire her. Yo, it's time to teach her how to fire employees. Oh my fucking god. We gotta let her go. No severance, bro. No severance package. You gone, bro. You don't have to give me the 2 weeks. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez. Pull out the Donald Trump. You're fired. Why wouldn't we though? But honestly, why wouldn't we though? What have you done? All you've done from the beginning is show your cards and say, I'm here to be a nuisance to you. The High Bishop told me so that I can be an annoyance of you. And that's all you've done. How do you possibly think that, like, we're gonna keep you around in good faith? Baked here. She's ulting. She's ulting. She's ulting. She's ulting. She's ulting. This is gonna sound really fucked up from me, but specifically because of the character Delia is and the way that she understands the cards that she can play, being a woman, a pretty girl, being the mistress, fake tears. I think she understands that this is again another manipulative tactic that a girl can use to get what she wants. Nah, I don't believe it.
嘘泣きしても無駄だ。
That's go kill. I don't see a single tear.
嘘泣きとかじゃないわよ。
I got him.
働かざる者食うべからず。ここでは仕事ご飯も食べちゃダメなんだ。
That's right, Gil. Good boy.
ギルの言う
It's crazy how quick Gil, you know, flipped the tune and just got on our side. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that bullshit anymore. And I'm sure, you know, Frida, sorry, not Frida. I'm sure, you know, Delia will be the same thing too.
ギルの言う通りよ。そば使いに私が与えるもの
You
は
gonna work or
何
not,
もない
girl?
の。わかいいのね。
Yeah. What kind of work you gonna do? Really? The first thing you go is sit on Benno's lap?
お客様の不況を買わないためにも、花
What?
の不況
Our flower is not necessary as to prevent your visitor's displeasure. Are you saying that you're the flower right now? That you're Ben's water goddess? Not in that way. But I think that the way that Delia is thinking is that way. This girl, again, her entire identity is just, I'm here to be a trophy wife. I'm here to be just eye candy. I'm not gonna do anything but just look pretty, and you guys will just, you know, that's my work.
花は必要でしょ。
This is wrong.
そうか。笑顔を振りまくことがデリアの仕事だ。
Get off. Be gone! I need money! Rejected.
何をすれば。私だって掃除と洗濯はちゃんと整えられる。仕事する。だから。
Damn, the abandonment issues, man. It's actually really sad. It's ridiculous that she didn't even think this could be possible, but again, it's just so sad.
個人に。
Real tears. What happened back at the orphanage? She's so traumatized, more than the other kids. Need me? This is so sad. The soundtrack is amazing right now, though. Benno. It is kind of funny how Benno pretty much is like the only adult in the room. Fran obviously is one too, but he's an attendant. But like, he just lets like mind handle everything. The 7-year-old girl. This poor girl's just fucking pouring her heart out about abandonment issues. Don't leave me! Don't leave me! He's like, mine. So do you know what firing means? How to let go of people? Not a pizza so cold. She ruined it.
デリア。ここにいていいよ。
Okay.
私の身の回りの世話をしてくれるんでしょ。
Mine again. Being so professional. Sama. Just like that.
新館長の前で着替えをしたですって。女の価値が下がりますよ。本当にもう。
Bantering, but in good faith. She's gonna be her like personal attendant, you know, anytime fixing hair, clothing, and all that girly stuff. Alright, Delia's got her role to play. This is nice. Everyone corrected. 3 for 3. What was that? Is that pizza? Someone eating pizza in the shed? Wait, what was that? Yo, why is that so menacing? What the fuck? Someone just aggressively eating leftovers in a pizza, I think, in that shed. Could it be the other attendants that was setting up, you know, mine for the orphanage director stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see the post credit stuff. Gil and Fran? Delia don't got clothes yet. Oh, all pink. Okay. Tsundere as fuck. And the art? Great. It's our entire team. Looking nice. And that's another episode of Ascendance of a Bookworm. This episode really impressed me in Mine's professionalism. She did not let any of her ego and emotions get in the way. She was calm. She was very polite, respectful, and did what was necessary. GIL was simply an abandoned, starved dog that was crashing out, and the moment that we gave him some sort of validation, thank you, and an award, that's it. And he felt like I think for the first time he realized like what it meant to be a human, and it was like a very powerful moment after he cleaned the place and mine's, you know, facing the window and the lighting is, you know, basically shining through, and she's giving him head pats, right? It was a great moment. And then with Delia, right, again, such a tragic character that only knows how to utilize her status as a girl just to look pretty and be fan service, but it's also sad and pathetic. She deserves so much more as a human being, and I think that mine will slowly open her eyes to that. Definitely got some crazy abandonment issues and, you know, not wanting to go back to the orphanage. Now, the orphanage stuff is very interesting because we're in the boys' quarter orphanage director stuff. Previously, a blue robe used to be here too, and this green-haired guy kind of set us up for that. I kind of like how there is a strife between Ferdinand and the bishop, because obviously I want some drama between them and for hopefully maybe the priest to ascend to the bishop status. But beyond that, what was the green-haired guy thinking? Was he just setting up mine, predicting that she's gonna make pizza and at the end he's gonna eat the leftover food? Like, I don't know, are they like just... I thought that maybe they were setting her up for some sort of like revolt from the orphan kids to resent mine or something, but I'm thinking they were just trying to get more like scrap food. I don't know. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content, and until next time, take care.